Anime fans. If you couldn't tell from my first video, you should watch it. I do partake in the culture that would be known as Japanese animation. Ever since I was younger, I've watched anime. Pokemon would come on early morning on Cartoon Network and I was hooked. I'm sure anime is what's inspired a lot of artists and animators to become what they are today.
I know it inspired me.
As inspiring as it sounds to think of early beginnings, that's not what this video's about. I'm sure most of you from your times during school or even moments online have had a run-in with an anime fan. And no, I'm not talking about someone with a Sailor Moon keychain on their backpack. Nor am I talking about someone just expressing their love for Mikasa Ackerman online. Sorry, that was me. I'm talking about those guys. You know who I'm talking about. The ones that take it way too far. This is a story that a lot of people close to me have heard, but let me introduce you to Gas Station Man.
Touch me.
One fateful day last spring, I decided to head to the gas station and get some drinks. I was wearing an Attack on Titan shirt. Yes, this is a very important detail for the story. I could tell that someone walked in behind me, but I didn't pay much attention to it. Look, man, I've got social anxiety, and when I go into places, it's like a mission. Get the beverages, get out. It's pretty simple, yeah? Well, I was terribly friggin' wrong. As soon as I stepped through the door, I heard a voice behind me say, "What's your favorite season?" The first thought that ran through my head was, is someone talking to me? Well, I like the summer, but recently I've really liked the winter. What's your favorite season? Oh shit, this guy's talking to me. I turned back around to see my new sensei. My anime guru, if you will. I really liked season 3. What he said next would shake me to my core. Oh, I've never seen Attack on Titan. What? What do you mean you've never seen it? Why are you asking me about an anime you've never even seen? I'm more of a One Piece guy myself. As I looked up at him, that was made quite obvious to me. Look, I'm not really into One Piece myself, but I've seen that straw hat everywhere. Especially on a stretchy fellow.
Damn, Daniel.
What proceeded next happened to be one of the most excruciating conversations I've ever had in my life. First of all, by this point, I already grabbed the drinks I was trying to get, and I was in the middle of a gas station holding onto a Mountain Dew and a Pepsi while a middle-aged man was talking to me about anime. What the hell has my life evolved into? Eventually, he asked what animes I grew up with, and I had to list off the OGs. You know, we got Pokemon, Code Geass, Dragon Ball, and as soon as the word Dragon Ball slipped out, he goes,
Rest in peace.
If you need context for why he did, that, this wasn't too long after Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball, had passed. Which, yes, I agree with the rest in peace bit, but, the fact that he did the whole little thing and shouted it in the gas station made everyone stare directly at us. For some reason, all the eyes seemed to be on me. By this point in the story, I'm sure some of you guys are thinking, hey man, he's just a guy that's enthusiastic about sharing his interests with someone, no matter what his age is. You shouldn't blame him. And yes, I do agree with the sentiment. I mean, you have no idea how many times I got judged at school just for people knowing that I liked anime. But, after what I tell you next, you might understand why I'm telling you this story. Eventually, like the anime guru sensei this man was, had to list off some anime recommendations to his Padawan. It's me, I'm the Padawan. I'm not gonna bore you too crazily with the list, as I don't really think it was too, important. I mean, he just named some pretty basic stuff like Fairy Tail and One Piece and whatnot. But I'll have you know, every time he was listing something, it took forever. You could literally see him thinking out what he was going to say next. Like you could tell that the wheels were turning, but they were turning vastly slow in his brain. Not to mention the fact that the drinks in my hands were already getting soggy. Or is that what is that called, being soggy? I mean, they were moistening on my hand. Now, the last bomb of an anime that he recommended left me shook. Like, my heart aches to this day thinking about it. Well, I mean, to be honest, I laugh about it. I mean, that's why I'm telling you the story. It was embarrassing. Anyways, he stared at me with determination in his eyes and said, "You really need to watch My Little Sister Can't Be This Cute." He said what? He wants me to watch what? Wait, he can't be serious. He can't seriously mean that. He's gotta be kidding with me, right? Very funny, guys. Are you serious? I turned around the gas station, and all the eyes were still on me. I looked back at him, and he stared blankly at me. Yeah, man, it's such a cute one, apart from all the shonen and crap they spew out nowadays. I'm not watching that, man! Look, you can do your own search on that anime if you'd like, but don't come anywhere near me if that even sounds remotely like your cup of tea. Literally, if that was not his last anime recommendation, I would have chalked this up as just another embarrassing public encounter. But I'm not exactly sure what to think of that guy, man. He tried talking to me afterwards as I walked outside after paying, but I'm not exactly sure what he was trying to say because I just kept walking. I was beelining for the car. I went home with a soggy drink in my hands and an emptied mind. That whole drive, I tried using my entire willpower to forget what had transpired, but if you can't tell, months later, it's still fresh in my mind. Being an anime fan in public is completely fine, by the way. You know, just be proud of your interests as long as they don't hurt anyone or yourself, you know? I love anime. I love video games. I love art. And I think all of your passions are something to be proud for. However, if I had a little sister, I would not let her anywhere near that guy. And you shouldn't either. That's all I'm saying. Hey everyone, hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't actually expect for me to finish this on time. This week's been a little hectic for me. I ended up getting sick actually in the middle of recording, which kind of took me out of commission for a few days, and I was also procrastinating just a little bit. I should have worked on this a little sooner. It was hard for me to figure out what to do. Okay, all right, y'all can't judge me. It's my second video. But yeah. Not gonna lie, there's a lot of stuff I left out. Like, for example, my mother was actually there at the gas station during this, and she ended up going to the car and leaving me so I could talk to this random man. And not gonna lie, I didn't want her to do that, and I was stuck in there for about 15 minutes talking to this guy. I'm not even kidding. And then I ended up going back to the car and telling the story to her, and all she did was laugh. Thanks, Mom. I will not be showing up to your funeral. Anyways, yeah, here's the little speed art of the thumbnail, little piece I did, whatever. Hope it's good. I hope this video is worth it. Please freaking subscribe or whatever. Also, thank you for the support on the last video. I didn't expect that. The speed art's ending now. Yeah, there's my little dude, and he's, yeah, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.